Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Bo3, and this is a Raid Shadow Legends video. I'm back here on Isokeis. We are going to be doing some live arena. We're going to try and progress into Gold 4. So real quick shout out to everybody who's been supporting the channel, liking, subscribing, and commenting down below. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for the support. It's been amazing. If you're new to the channel, go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment if you like this kind of content, and we're going to get right into it. Real quick, we're gonna hit this guardian ring, and all right, now we're gonna get right into it. So we're gonna hit this live arena here. If you haven't checked out any of my videos before, go ahead and check out my Theramis progression to Gold 4 live arena season 2 videos. We have received the mythic relic fragments already, mythic relic materials. We did reach top 100 2 separate times, so go ahead and check those videos out. Let's go ahead and try to get Isokeis into Gold 4 now. Alright, all these fights are going to be hard. Johnny 007 Turkey Family. We get to pick first. We're going to pick... Here she misses Arbiter. So this guy is way ahead of us here. But hopefully we can beat him in the speed race. That's really what it's going to boil down to, is the speed race. So Armand, Sun Wukong, very fast champions. What I'm gonna do here, I think, is I'm gonna go with Shuzen and Galifir. So I like to go 2 speed leads and then like a buffer, debuffer, control type of champion. So he's gonna go Fabian and Thor, and I'm gonna go with Hegemon and Taurus. Now my Hegemon is squishy, but I like to pick him because he's kind of acts as like a speed lead as well. His passive says he always goes first, so he is pretty good. Can be hard to deal with if there's a lot of Stone Skin or Feral. He's gonna pick Deacon. We're gonna ban the Armands here. So probably gonna pick Sun Wukong for his speed lead. But if you have a +4 Hegemon with 6-star cracking roots, shout out Big Papa Drock. That's how he has his build, with tons of attack. That can actually blast through Stone Skin, so I don't have that, but maybe one day I will. Right, so we're not a big spender over here, but we did get a lot of lucky pulls, and hopefully we can manage to pull through. So it looks like he does have Fabian and Stone Skin. We do get 2 here, so let's go ahead and boost again. I think what I'm going to end up doing right here, right now, is giving Horus the guaranteed turn, and we're just going to try and fight Fabian by himself. He will lock us out, but what I'll try to do is transform Galifir, and I won't try to stun him, but I'll try to block active skills. Not right now, but in a minute. Oh, nice. We got the 3 block active skills on Sun Wukong. That's spicy. That's very spicy, actually. So we'll go ahead and be hyped about that. Ooh. Ooh, okay. No, because we'll wait. We'll wait. He's only got 1 turn till, see if we can get him here. Ooh. Wow, back-to-back on the A1 for Shuzen. That's pretty sweet, actually. You don't see that very often. No, you don't. It's that's pretty nice though. I'm happy about that. Very cool. So we're going to not revive. We're going to, just kidding, we are going to revive. And we're going to put the block passives and the perfect veil. And then we're just going to give ourselves speed. Now we'll cleanse. And we should be good to do some damage here now. Did we, like, lose? I'm going to give him another turn because he just took a turn, but we'll get a little bit closer here. but I think Taurus is gonna go now. I was gonna say, did we like lose a turn with Taurus because I didn't get to do the A2 or something? Did I miss that? Did I just A1 on accident? Like, let me know down in the comments below if I just blazed and forgot. GG's Johnny 007. Okay, so we're getting our first reward here from this is the second page of rewards, so we're gonna keep going here. We are gonna keep on going. All right, Shasha 5, 6, 7, 8 Peons of Old. It's nice. It's nice. Peons of Old. I like it. Okay, so let's see here. I think I'm just gonna pick the Arbiter like usual. So what I'm gonna do, hopefully, okay, ooh, Falmons. This is a really good pick. I'm gonna pick Sulfurion for this fight, and go Galathier. I like Galathier. So here's my thing. This is what I'm pinched between, right? I gotta have 2 speed leads. Now I have 2 IP and like either Galathier or Fabian, and then 2 nukers, right? So it's like I either am picking Galathier or Fabian, and it's like I want to run Fabian and Galathier, but then I don't get to run like Sulfurion, or I don't get to run Shuzen, or if I run Hegemon as my speed lead and then they ban my Taurus, then I'm left with 1 squishy nuker. It's quite a predicament, you feel me? So I'm still trying to figure out the strategy I want to really run with here on Isokeis, but I'm kind of figuring it out as we go. Trying to just base my picks based off of their picks, but can be tough. So I think I'm gonna go no Hegemon. Actually, I have to go Hegemon here. So he's gonna probably ban my Taurus and leave me with Hegemons. Typically what they're doing these days, if they don't ban one of my support, they're gonna ban Taurus because Hegemon is squishy AF, right? So we're gonna ban Tormund here. See? And that's the predicament I'm in. But if I run 2 IP speed leads, I don't have to run Hegemon if I think I'm going to win the speed race. You see? So I think the Falmon is probably in Stone Skin, which is why I'm running Sulfurion. My Alice is 292 speed on this account, which is pretty fast for an Alice, I think. Oh, Alice is in... So can we get block active skills on those 2? We do. Excellent. Excelente. Okay, so now we're gonna try and blast the stones. Oh, we can't. I don't think we can because of Barrel there. No, we can. That's interesting. It's interesting. I was not aware of that. I think what we have to do is... Joe Falmon is insanely powerful, I think. Yeah, he's gonna slap me so hard when he takes a turn. I need to stun Falmons. Everybody but her, basically, I have to stun. Actually, let's go ahead and see if I can just apply block active skills here. We don't get it. But the Falmon's gonna take a turn and slap the bejesus out of me. I probably should have tried to stun him. I think he's putting that up passively every time they take damage. I'm not that versed in Falmon. Shout out to Xerxes from my clan. He's got Falmon and he slaps like so. So I have to be careful because so we'll stun everybody else. We'll kill Lady Mikage. Maybe I should have waited. Or no, she was the one that was dead. Let's go ahead and attack. So it isn't every time they take damage. It's every time he takes damage. Okay. Cleanse coming out with the revive. Okay. So let me see. We'll get her to revive. We'll try to just kill her. I think what I'm going to do here is try to block active skills, maybe? We don't get it. He's going to kill me probably right here. Ooh. Wow, that was so close. Now, the cardio will kill Galathier. Oh. Interesting. They went for the Arbiter. Very interesting to go for Arbiter there. Interesting. I'm intrigued. We'll try to reapply his burn, get some boost. I'm struggling against this Falmon. You see where the Hegemon is not dealing enough damage. Right? If I had Taurus here, it would be a little bit different. But, you know, this is pretty cool. I mean, Falmon, very strong, very rare champion, one of the Unity champions, right? So not many people have him. Which is why he's giving me a hard time. I don't know him that well. But we are putting up a good fight, 3.5 minutes. I'm still worried about the Falmon just one-shotting me, right? Let's try to reduce buff duration somewhere. No, we can't really do that. We're just going to continue to try and poke away at Cardio, I think, here. I don't think we can really kill him quite yet. Got lucky there. I'm worried. I'm very worried. Yeah. Exactly, and I think we just die right here. Yeah, so GG's Shasha. Yeah, Falmons. I gotta figure out a better way to deal with Falmon. Maybe the Sulfurion probably wasn't the proper way. I think if the Cardio wasn't there, I probably would have had a better chance. I think due to my Hegemon being so squishy and kind of only being like really effective on turn 1, maybe I shouldn't be picking Hegemon against Falmon. Let's try one without Hegemon. Right, we'll go. Let's see if we can get. We'll go speed, like IP, Walla Walla. That's a high-end clan. So we'll go IP, then probably Galathier, and then we'll go with Alice and Taurus. Now, Alice is just as squishy as Hegemon, but my Alice is in Swift Parry, and she also does some lockout. She also does slightly more damage than my Hegemon. So we'll go IP, and then I'll go Galathier, unless he picks Galathier, in which case I'll go Fabian. And if he picks Galathier and Fabian, then I'll probably pick Freya. Okay, so he picks Fabian and Necrit. Very strong. So we'll pick Alice. The chances of him having Taurus are less than him having Alice, right? So not that he couldn't have Taurus, it's just that everybody got Alice, so it's more likely that he would pick Alice if that's one of his main nukers. Oh, he picked the Hegemon. Look at that. And the Torment. That's interesting. Because he's going to ban Galathier. And I'm going to have to deal with the Torment. Okay. That's going to be tough. So we'll ban Hegemon. It's kind of a cool... That's kind of a cool little thing there. He bans the Taurus. So we get to keep our Galathier. We're going to have to deal with Freeze a little bit, because the Galathier's block debuffs buff. I know it's a tongue twister, right? But his block debuffs buff is not in the proper order. So he boosts first and then puts it up. So he's not doing it properly there. Looks a bit slow. So let's try to reduce that buff duration. We'll try to block active skills here. We did it. That's amazing. We're going to get a freeze here, probably. We do on Arbiter. That's okay, though. We'll lock them out. We'll get an A1 somewhere. I don't mind this because we'll have it for after on the next turn, but we can just use Shuzen here. I think that's why he's gunning for Shuzen. So we'll do a little boost action. We'll do some more boost action. We will go for Fabian. Now, the Sun Wukong is probably gonna nuke us, but I want to maybe see if I can get ahead of the nuke. Actually, let's go ahead and reapply. Just putting it right into existence, right? It's so G'd up. So we ran out, but we're gonna get the cleanse on the next turn. So hopefully we can manage to kill the Fabian now. We do. And we just have to live through the nuke here, right? So we barely live through the nuke. Swift parry coming into play. We don't make it through that. We don't. So GG's re-end. So that did not work as planned. So we have 2 losses in a row here. If we get a 3rd loss, we're going to get a bot. And hopefully we win against the bot. Right? Nomad. 99999. 5k. So gold 4. Big daddy account here. So he picks the Arbiter. We're gonna pick the Shuzen and the Aestrid. Sorry, I need some more. Ooh, Joe Shazar and Lady Mikage. Funny thing about Shazar, actually. So I'm gonna pick Fabian this time and Aris. And funny thing about Lord Shazar, though, is I just got Lammasu on 7 of my 9 accounts, right? And the one account that I'm going to do the Lammasu showcase on is my account, Adeleron. If you follow the channel, you probably have seen a couple of Adeleron's videos, but if you haven't, he's the only account that I have 9-piece Feral that I want to build my Lammasu in. But we also, funny thing is, we also have Lord Shazar, Helicat, and Volcanos, right? So we're gonna make that the team that we showcase Lammasu on. Not the strongest team. I don't have my Helicat built in Savage for damage. He's in 6 pieces of protection for block damage for PvE, but we're gonna make it work. What am I picking here? We're gonna pick Alice this time. We're gonna ban Arbiter. He gets to have his Shazar. He's a polymorph lover. So you know how I feel about polymorph lovers. He's got 2 sheepers. But hopefully we don't get the sheep on it. I think I did put my Fabian in the wand. We haven't gotten good RNG with that yet, though. Right, so... But we'll see. Let's see if we can manage to get ahead of this stone skin on the Hefrak. We don't get it, but let's go ahead and not kill everybody and try to rip the stone skin. We get 1 turn. We're gonna take a chance. I think it was an okay chance there. So now we're going to lock him out and kill him. So GG's Nomad. We took a chance there because sometimes Hefrak, if he's not built properly, he doesn't nuke that hard, right? He has to be built properly, and I'm not saying he wasn't built properly, I'm just saying we lived through it. And it's kind of like a 50-50 chance if I very easily could have just lost right there to that half rack. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? But I needed to take a chance, and luckily it worked out for us. So we got it. GG's Nomad 9999999. So Zohan. Oh, I love that movie. This is Zohan, the Tourist. I mean, it's like a cheesy movie, right? But it's so funny. I love Adam Sandler. Shout out Adam Sandler. He'll probably never watch a video like this, but shout out to him. So I'm gonna pick Arbiter. I'm wondering if I maybe should have picked Fabian there. Maybe I should start picking Fabian first. We're gonna try to do IP, Fabian, Galathier, Edgy maybe next time. So very fast champion Lysandra is, and Siegfried is a beast, so we want to probably try and deal with Siegfried somehow. So I think I'm gonna play Alice and Taurus for this one specifically. He's gonna probably ban Fabian is my guess. So we got the 2 IP, we got the Fabian, we got our nukers here. He's going Rhodos. Very, very powerful Rhodos. I don't think that's the proper blessing you want to have him in, but it's still a very strong blessing. I think Ward of the Fallen is his preferred, like, meta blessing. Just makes him, like, impossible to kill, right? But maybe that's only for the 6-star. Let me know down in the comments below about that. It's hard because I watch, like, Big Papa Drock and Cruising, and shout out to all those guys. Ash, shout out to Ash, right? But all their stuff is like 6-star Awoken +4. So what they're saying is for the 6-star, but like, what about if it's not the 6-star? Because there is a massive difference between 5 and 6-star, right? So let me know down in the comments below. All right, here we go. We're gonna boost and try to lock out and activate him. He's very tanky. We do not activate his passive, so we're gonna have to be careful. We didn't get block active skills there. I think what I'm going to try and do here is kill everybody. We don't kill the Rhodos. We do activate the passive. So what I have to do is try to take this block damage off with Alice's A1 if we can manage to live, which we probably won't now, actually. He's just going to take infinite turns. He's going to go after here. Swift Parry coming into play here. Let's go ahead and try to take off that. We get him, actually, and let's see if we can manage this. We don't. So death and death. We almost got him. We almost got you, the Zohan. Almost got you, the Zohan. Let's see if we can manage to wow, what is he in? We're not gonna win this fight. Now I think if we had, bro, we're not doing any damage to that Rhodos, so GG's. That was serious, right? I wonder what he was built in. He was taking no damage. What do you think, he was in, like, regen or guardian or something? Probably regen, right? No, I mean, we just weren't doing any damage. So interesting. Oh, maybe no, because the aspect is Siroth. I don't think so. All right, let's do another 5 fights. Man, that was a close fight, though. That was a close fight. That was a good one. That was a good fight. We came close. I didn't think we were gonna kill that Siegfried with the Alice's A1, but we managed to. So cast Snap, butter bananas or whatever. I think I'm gonna pick Fabian first this time. I like Fabian, right? So it's like, do I pick Fabian or Galathier? I think what I'm gonna do here is, depending on what he picks, I'm gonna pick Galathier and then an IP. So he goes IP, Intimidating Presence, if you didn't know. So Armand, Sippy, I love Sippy. I have Sippy on Theramis, one of my favorite champions. So we're gonna go Galathier, I guess Arbiter, right? And I think what I'm gonna end up doing is using Hegemon as my secondary speed lead. Oh no. These two are insane. You just gotta love them, right? Okay, so I mean, I have to ban this queen, right? That queen will never die. And hopefully the Sippy is not in, like, Feral or something. I mean, Feral is not a Sippy kind of set, right? So she would more likely be in, like, 9 pieces of protection. That's how I have my Sippy built. I think that's a pretty standard build for Sippy since she puts out 3 buffs, which is some of the champions that one of the few champions that puts out so many buffs, right, in one move. So we do get to keep Arbiter. We're gonna go first, but are we gonna be able to deal the damage? That's the question. Hegemon, very squishy. I might need to try and run 3 DPS if I go with Hegemon. It's kind of maybe a strat I should go with. Let's try to see if we can get these two. We get the Armons. It's important. Let's see if we can lock them out with Fabian. We get all of them but Armons. But Armons has the block active skills, so we should be okay. We'll maybe petrify Fabian when he comes off of the block active skills. So let's try to reduce Stone Skin 1 turn here. We don't get it. Let's go ahead and try to attack Sippy. Very weak. Very, very weak. Very weak. Very weak. Hold on, my bad. Okay. Let's go ahead and transform Galathir. I think what I'm going to do is stun here and reduce turn meter on Sippy. And I'm going to attack Armons. And now let's try to strip. We don't get it, but we do block it. We do get the sheep. So let's go ahead and petrify. We don't get it. And she has decreased resistance. Look at that. That was nuts. Did we just get 3% in there? So we get a big hit from our boy Night King. And we're going to res. He's still block active skills. We're going to hope for the fear on our buddy here. That sleep on the Fabian is null because he has the ghost with the most, right? So let's go ahead and try to reduce that shield. We do get that one. Let's go ahead and try to kill Armons. She might be able to res. I don't know. She is probably fast enough to do so. She doesn't get the res. She chooses not to res. She had the res. She chose not to res. So luckily we don't get a block revive there. Hopefully we get a fear here. We do. So we will. That was a you saw it, right? That was a graphic glitch where he was in the second form, but it looked like he was in the first form. We're trying to lock them out again. We do get the lockout. We do strip what we can. They have to attack Mr. Galathir now. And let's go ahead and try to kill Sippy. Hopefully we don't just die right here to the A1. Right? That would be a bummer. That was close. Alright, we're gonna try to petrify him because he's a clapper, right? So we're gonna heal, cleanse. We didn't get the fear. We got a wand activation probably from him. So let's go ahead and try to block active skills on Sippy. We get it for 3 turns. Oh! I mean, RNG really good right there, but the game is not over yet. We're fighting for 4 minutes now almost. This is a really tough one. This is a good match. This is a hard match. We do get fear there. So we're going to continue to attack Siffy. We have to try and kill her. It's going to be a nightmare because she's so tanky. I'm going to try and stun everybody but him. We don't get the Siffy. He gets killed in the process. We're going to revive and try to lock them out now. We do get to lock them out, but he's got protective buffs. I did think she was in protection, so I'm not actually surprised about that. So let's go ahead and reduce turn meter here. Resisted here. We get a scoop. I think he just was tired of fighting this over and over again. GG's cast snap. I'm glad he scooped because I wasn't going to scoop. I wasn't going to scoop. No, sir. It's not in me. If you follow the channel, you know I don't scoop. I think I've scooped one time out of like 70 videos. Right? And it was because we were fighting for like 8 minutes, it felt like. And I think it was up against a UDK. And I just couldn't deal the damage, and it was just like a null and void fight. So we probably would have went for like all 30 minutes, and before it just ended, right? And I was just like, you know what? We're gonna take the L on this one. It's a terrible story, so don't quote me on that. You know what I mean? But we don't really scoop here. It's not in us. It's not in our blood. It's not in me blood. But we don't scoop. Don't scoop. So I don't advise scooping, because you really never know what could happen, right? They could scoop. That would be optimal. All right, so who am I gonna pick here? We're gonna go with Galthier on this one, and they picked the Arbiters. We're gonna go with I like to choose Zen though, but I'm gonna go with Zen. I kind of wanted to go with Astrid. Astrid is like sneaky good, right? She's super duper good in all content. And it's funny because I remember when she was the fusion for Easter. Not the most recent one, but the previous one. Freaking UDK, right? So what do we got here? We got our 3. Now we need damage. I'm going to go with Hegemon. He's gonna ban Hegemon now. Watch. Because I swapped him into Hedging. He's gonna be like, oh no. We don't want him to have the Hegemon. Mind games, right? Mind games. Live Arena is about mind games. Ooh. Does he ban Hegemon? No, we're gonna deal with the Hegemon. It's in Polymorph, man. It's in Polymorph. Maybe I should just... Honestly, I'm not going to go with Speed Lead because I kind of want to resist some of this here. So I'm going to go with Resist Lead. We're going to go first because of Hegemon anyways, but hopefully he doesn't have like a lot of Feral or Stone Skin. But I do want the extra resist. So this is one of the very few rare times that I think having the Resist Lead is better. And we go first because of... So hopefully we can get Block Active Skills. We don't. So this is where I want to have the high resist, right? Didn't help in any way. So, Archie Feral, you're the man. He's gonna sheep. Oh, the wand! Look at that! Get wanded, my guy. That's the first time the wand has actually worked on us. For us. On them. I don't feel good about it. We're not sheep supporters. We're blocking the sheep here. So let's go ahead and boost and cleanse and heal. Whoa, did you see that? Oh yeah, but I think that was his turn. He just lost his turn to freeze. So here comes some more freeze probably, right? He's gonna try and remove the buff from one of my nukers, or he's just gonna do that. Is he locked out? Is that what's up? So we'll go here. Just to put the fears up. Obviously, you can't petrify through the Stone Skin. So let's go ahead and we're gonna... I don't know if this is a good idea. I'm gonna try to do it. I probably shouldn't try to do this, but I'm going to do it. And we're going to stun. And then we're going to smack. So he comes back. We're going to reapply. Or he already had it, so we're just going to reduce turn meter. Now we're going to go for the strip and block extra skills. We don't get it on the Sun Kong. And we got screwed there. I shouldn't have done that. I hate Sun Kong. Sun Kong's so good. We're cooked. We're probably pretty cooked to Sun Kong, right? Unreal. Please win. Whew. We got lucky there. That Sun Kong was strong. Oh, this thing's crushing her. I mean, it's still really strong. It's still really strong. GG's. We did get you, though. Probably not the best tactic. I probably shouldn't have. Well, I think going for the stone was proper, but I think we're weak affinity to Sun Kong anyways. Dem X Red Dragons. This is going to be a very hard fight. I love the clan flag, by the way. But yeah, we're probably not going to win this fight. I think I'm going to just go with speed first here. We're just going to go all out speed on this one, I think. Noel. But look at this sheep lover. This guy must have a farm because he's loving all the sheep over here, because that's wild to me. Oh, I got to change this. Why did I do that? Yeah, we don't support the sheep over here on the channel. Not until they fix it. I'm not going to go with Shuzan this time. Everybody's probably going to be like, why? But it's because she works better with Taurus. With the more, she puts more buffs like everywhere. It's close, but she does. But what if I go triple speed lead? I don't think we can do that. I think I'm just going to go here. I probably should have went Sulfurion because it's probably got Stone Skin somewhere. But probably on this Laws. The issue I have is I don't have a second tanky nuker, right? I'm not going to use Hegemon this time. I need somebody who's going to live a little bit longer. Oh, Gurgo. Wow, that's really cool, actually. I should ban the Armons, but I'm going to ban the Noel. He bans the Arbiter. No surprises there. He lets me keep Taurus, which is interesting. I don't get to keep Taurus that often. No, I don't get to keep Taurus that often. So we lose the speed race. We're going to get stunned here. And yeah, so we probably just lose. Just straight up. Right. We resisted the turn meter steal. That's interesting. 3%. Let me know if that was 3%. But we're going to just die right here. Man, that came so close. Not really. We didn't come close. We came close to taking a turn, but we didn't come close to winning at all. We got smoked. I got smoked. GG's. We got smoked on that one. Come on, Alaz. I know you got me here. Boom. Dude, Alaz is so cool, right? Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but you may have heard me mention Kukulane is one of my 9 accounts, right? One of my 9 main accounts. Kukulane is a, like an Irish or Scottish demigod. And he was like one of the guys that was like a war hero. He never wore a shirt. He had all the tattoos. He had big red beard and the red hair, right? But he, would berserk and get like all crazy looking, and that's what Alaz's second form looks like. Like if Alaz's second form wasn't blonde and it had red hair, it would literally be Kukulane. And I want that champion so bad. I want him on Kukulane just because that's his champion. Like, so I think that would be so cool, man. if they ever do like progressive mythical champion chances, which I mean, like, it's got to happen down the road some period of time, probably not anytime soon, but I mean, like, some period of time, right? I'm gonna go for a loss one day, so I'm gonna save all me primal shards. I'm gonna save all me primal shards for a loss on Kukulane. Really cool story about him too. All right, actually, there's a song called Kukulane, and it's by give me a sec, I'm thinking who it real quick here. It's by Sound of Music. Is that what the, hold on, I think it's Sound of Music. I'm looking real quick. Miracle of Sound, my bad, Miracle of Sound. It's by Miracle of Sound, and it's called The Tale of Kukulane, and it's a great song. It's one of my favorite songs. It's a folk song, so it's not like your classic rock or your hip hop or whatever is popular these days, but that's what I listen to. Miracle of Sound is one of my favorite bands, and they do like all the music for like the God of Wars, the Skyrim, like Game of Thrones stuff. They're really cool. I need a second IP, don't I? Yeah, I do. Sorry, I got so into, oh, some of my favorite champions. Seppled Beast, and look at this guy. What a crack. Oh, he's got the combo. He's got the pair. We can't let him have that. What are we gonna do? I mean, this is probably in Stone's game. We can't let him have this. Who's worse, the Siphi or the Rotos? The Rotos is going to kill me. The Siphi's going to control me. The George is going to kill me. I'm going to ban the Rotos. I probably should ban the Siphi. She's way faster, but it's going to be way harder for me to live with the two nukers. I might be able to deal enough damage to the Siphi, but I mean, I can't wait to pull Rotos on Theramis, man. That's gonna be so cool. So we lose the speed race to the Siphi. Hopefully she gets fear. Bummer. And we're gonna get stunned all over the place by this here Lady Mikage. She's such a cool champion, Lady Mikage too. So cool, man. I was so stoked when I have Lady Mikage on like 4. Boli, Theramis, Kukulane, and Adeleron. I have her on 4 accounts, but Isokeis and both Theseus, those accounts are very close. They're only like 2 champions away. I forget what both Theseus is missing. He's only missing like 2 epics, but Isokeis I remember because I was just talking about it not that long ago. He's only missing Delaja and Ashman. And it's funny, I didn't get on the last like recent like Lady Mikage stuff they were doing. I didn't get it on, and I did try to get her the stuff for it. I did get it on Adeleron though, and it actually changed the account like completely. He can now 1-key Ultra Nightmare because of it, which is exceptionally awesome, right? So if you're struggling to do Ultra Nightmare Demon Lord and you have Ninja, the Lady Mikage Ninja combo is pretty spicy. Alright, so we have one fight. We're going to end the video after this one fight, and then we're going to do another video right after this, because we're going to keep trying to progress on Isokeis. And I still have about an hour and a half before I go to the gym, so we're getting some videos in. Yeah, and soon I'm still farming. Tomorrow's CVC too, so I'm going to do it for CVC, but I'm going to do my Lamasu showcase pretty soon too, so keep your eyes out for that if you made it this long. Once again, if you made it this long in the video, thank you so much. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment if you like this kind of content. Really appreciate you. It really helps me out, and hopefully as you're doing that, it'll give me the RNG to win this fight. Right, so not looking good here. 6-star +1 Sun Wukong. But in the brimstone, instead of like crushing rend, or this is a PvE blessing. I mean, can deal some damage in PvP, but I mean, this is nuts right here. This is wilding. We're wilding out. Not good. It's not good. It's not good for me, man. So red strong against blue, yes. Red strong against the blue. Trying to think what I want to do for my last pick here. It's gonna matter. It's going to matter. I'm so hungry. I'm on a strict diet. I was an athlete my whole life, so I could eat whatever I wanted to. Unreal. Look at this. I hate Brogni. Brogni's so good. He's actually low-key insane. His reflect damage is wild. And Mighty Uko is so good too. I mean, this guy's a beast, right? I'm gonna end up killing myself. I mean, I gotta go, right? We have to go with Alice on this one. Hegemon not gonna cut it. I have to ban the Brogni. I should ban this, but the Brogni I'm worried about killing myself on. And this is like the block debuffs and all the mumbo jumbo that you don't want to deal with, right? The big shields, like, so we're more than likely gonna lose the speed race here. But so interesting. I mean, interesting. We win the speed race and the Hefrax not in Stone Skin. So that's pretty wild. And look how slow they are like that. Is this a bot? This can't be a bot, right? We're gonna just try to kill Hefrax here. We don't. Luckily, we didn't kill anybody because then we probably would have died. But we're gonna just go ahead and kill Hefrax. The Uko will. The Uko will revive, but if I can get lucky on the 50-50 right here, right now, and strip it block active skills, just like that, he won't res, giving us the upper hand and potentially winning here. So we're gonna reapply. We don't get the reapplication, but we're gonna big fist Taurus here and win. So GG's, Mr. Jinx. That was a great fight. Your champions are absolutely insane. So GG's on that. Let's see what we get here. So this is a good time to stop. We get 3 impulse. Let us pray for speed because we need speed. If you haven't checked out our speed re-gearing video for Isokeis, go ahead and check that out. If you made it this far to even hear that. Speed, no speed. Speed, no speed. Speed, and we get speed. It's only a 5, but it's speed. Let's upgrade it and get triple speed right now. Boom, triple speed. 1 speed, better than no speed, right? So pretty spicy. We don't have a lot of impulse gear on this account. The impulse gear we do have that's halfway decent is on our Sylverion. So GG's. We're gonna end the video right there actually, but I'm gonna be making a new video immediately right after because we're trying to get here. We're only 1 win away from this, so we'll get that in the next video. So tune in if you stayed this long. Once again, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have a great day. Thank you so much. Goodbye.